another one.
Hey y'all, what's going on? So it's Daisy the Don. You already know what the fuck going on. But anyway, so today I'm gonna show y'all how I put this lace on. So I'm gonna let y'all know I got my friends with me. So and his partner named Santana. They're my baby. And we is not gonna discuss that lace in the back because I ended up cutting it after the video. But anyway, I'm snatched. It's time to get snatched, okay? So you're gonna start off with the ludicrous braids and the stocking cap combo. Okay, before you really start, for real, you gotta get your alcohol, paper towel, whatever the hell you wanna use, and wipe off all that extra makeup, oils, I don't know, sweat, whatever you got on your forehead, and just wipe it all the way off so you can get a clean slate. If you do not do this, it will not stick and you're gonna be mad as hell. So you might as well just go on and do it. Okay, so we're gonna pull the stocking cap down. I wish these stocking caps came my color. And people keep saying they got some of my color.
Where they at though?
Cause I swear I never see them. So anyway, so we're gonna cut a hole right at the ear. You gotta be really careful with this because it is stocking cap material, so it will run all the way back. You see how it's trying to run right there? But girl, I caught it. Sometimes it's hard to lay the stocking cap on your edges right by your ears, so that's why I feel like it's easier to do when you got the ears cut out. You don't want none of your real hair creeping out like TLC, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna get some Got to Be glue spray. Now let me tell y'all real quick, this spray is cold. Okay, you see how I just shook, girl? I'm cold. But anyway, so you just spray it across the hairline. I'm doing it a little messy, girl. I'm clumsy. Don't mind me, but it really don't matter. But just spray it across the hairline. It is, like I said, cold. Just rub it in. Just want to make sure you get it all up in there. If you ain't got no edges, it really don't matter because we gonna make some edges today. So I like to get the solid version of the Got to Be glue and just spread it on the part of the hairline right next to the ears, because girl, I be paranoid. I'm sorry. That's where it first starts lifting, when your lace starts lifting. So girl, I gotta be extra precautious. I ain't got time to be looking around here looking crazy. Okay, so boom, now you're gonna blow dry it. So let me let y'all know this real quick. You do not have to put it on scorching hot, okay? You do not want to cremate your fingers, have your fingers melting off your body. You can just put it on warm and make sure the airspeed is on high. And you will do this until the stocking cap becomes hard, a little crusty. You gotta feel for it, okay? You just gotta make sure it's not wet no more. After you make sure it's not wet no more, you're just gonna take some scissors and just cut off all the excess stocking cap. Now this part honestly varies per person. Since I do not discriminate, some of us got big ass foreheads and we don't want to cut off as much. I get that all the way. So honestly, just be mindful of that. You making your own hairline at this point. But I do want to say that you want to get it as close to your natural hairline as possible. So you don't want to cut it too circular unless that's how your hairline set up. You know, I don't discriminate. Just saying, you don't want to just cut straight across. You want to kind of like match it up to your hairline as much as possible. But if you do plan on pulling it forward, you still have to match it to your hairline as much as possible. sis, you look like a little alien. It's time to go swimming, okay? So anyway, so the next objective is to get the stocking cap to match your skin tone as much as possible. So I use my powder foundation, and I just go over the front of the stocking cap. And sis, we gonna look like we bald, okay? That's the goal. We gonna have to make sure that stocking cap blending into the skin, okay? And y'all not tripping, I switch brushes. I ain't feel like getting it off the floor. But anyway, so you don't want to cake it up too much. Like, I'm just trying to just spread it all out. But I'm good now. So now I look like a basketball, and you can throw me, and I look like Charles Barkley. So anyway, as you can see, the wig is already pre-plucked and the baby hairs are intact. Okay. What? All right now, I'm not gonna look cute. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to get this on my head. You hear me? Look at me, pretty cute. Anyway, so we're gonna pull this down, and we're gonna just make sure that it is aligned with the stocking cap, period. Okay, now pay attention. I cut the lace into little sections of flaps. I didn't even know what I was gonna call them, but we're gonna call them flaps, okay? So you see, surprise, they right there, flaps, okay? This is how we're gonna put the glue down into sections of these flaps. Alright, now pay attention. It's getting intense. This is where it gets real, okay? So I'm going to use Ghost Bond today. So we're going to put our first layer. Make sure it ain't too much. Now, just put a little layer on there. Just slide it all across your little hairline. Like I said, don't overdo it. Dang, I can't even talk. Don't overdo it. You know, don't OD. You're gonna get it up there now. Now we're gonna use the other end of the comb and just, you know, lay it down. Lay it down. You can use whatever you want. I normally use a popsicle stick, but girl, ain't nobody got time to go to no store. If the store is even open, Lord bless us. Can't even go to the store when we want to anymore. But anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna basically lay it all out, lay it all flat. Now we're gonna wait till it gets a little clear. I ain't gonna say all the way clear, like invisible, because then it's gonna be dried out and then you're gonna be pissed. So you just gonna wait till it's like not white anymore, I guess. Okay, looking good. So we're gonna get a second layer. This is important now. I put 2 layers on that hole. Second layer, do the same thing. Even it out. Whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. Once that second layer is almost invisible, you basically just match it up with the lace. And you want to work that lace into that glue with that comb. Okay, now I know that comb look weird. Girl, don't mind me. The beauty supply stores is closed. I lost my comb. So we just gonna work it up in there as much as possible. You can't really overdo this part. You don't want to see no white. You don't want to see no glue coming through that lace. You don't want to see none of that. You just want to see lace on scalp. Period. Lace on scalp. That's the goal. Lace, scalp, you put on for your city, okay? You gotta do what you gotta do, sis. And basically, you just keep that same energy with each section. Period. I ain't really got much to say. Just watch, you know. I got bored just sitting there watching me. Y'all getting it? Y'all lost? Is y'all hanging in there? Like, what we doing? Like, you know, comment what you feeling like right now about it. Because if you're lost, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But if you're hanging in there and it's looking good, then congrats. But just comment how you feeling right now. How you feeling? I'm bored. Okay, now that everything is laid down, you want to just blow dry. Make sure that thing's secured, okay? We still got lace to cut, sis. We still got lace to cut. I know that transparent lace fooling y'all. Yeah, y'all go shop with me. You know what time it is. I just had to show y'all what time it was. But yeah, so right now we just gonna blow dry. Make sure it's all laid down. Okay, so now we're gonna cut the lace off. I'm really careful when it comes to this because once the lace gone, it's gone, sis. You can't put lace back. I mean, unless you got something you do that I don't know about. But yeah, so we just gonna be real careful with cutting this off. Now, it really doesn't matter if it lifts up from where the glue is because you can always just go back and re-glue it. But I like to just make sure that I'm really careful with it. And because I already have baby hairs, I just have to lift the baby hairs up to make sure that I don't cut the baby hairs off. Yeah, so, you know, like I said, no circular. We don't do no circular cutting. We don't just do straight across. You gotta do that in sections. That was the point of cutting it in sections, doing everything in sections. You can just, you know, discipline yourself more when it comes to that cutting, because you don't want to just be impatient, just shoot, now you circle head. No, you don't want to do that. And simply just keep that same energy all the way around the border. Okay, so this part really can be time consuming if you are, I don't know, careful, because I like to be careful when it comes to this because this is important. Because once you mess that, I'm telling you, you mess that lace up, it's over with. You're going to be walking around here talking about what lace, that one right there. I'm looking right at it. It's right there. It's right in my peripheral, right there. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want nobody talking jump about you like that. So, you know, just be careful, girl. Okay, so where I cut on the other side of the lace, I told y'all this is important. I gotta lay that back down. I'm sorry. It might happen like throughout the lace. You might have little parts that lift up. It's okay to just go over it and put the glue on it how you put the glue on it before. Okay, now sis, laid. Okay, you can't tell me that's not coming right out my scalp. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe. Okay, no, for real. This is laid. This is how it's supposed to look right now. And I ain't even laid the baby hairs. Okay, now we about to bathe the baby hairs. Okay, so I don't know about y'all. I like to use wrapping lotion with my baby hairs. I don't know if y'all call it mousse. I don't know what the hell y'all call it over there. But I'm going to call it wrapping lotion. And I just basically use a comb or the baby hair brush comb thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do that instead. I use the comb part though. I don't really use the toothbrush part. I don't know, I really don't like using actual edge control on my edges because it just get flaky, sis. And or look hard. Like y'all edges like y'all they finna stab somebody. I don't like that. Like I don't like it looking flaky. I don't like it looking like I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say. I just don't like that. So I'm just using the mousse and that's all I'm gonna use. But you basically just keep that same energy lace all the way around the border. Keep that same energy, sis. Okay, so I normally use like, what's this thing called? The other little wrapping scarf thingy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I normally use that, but I ran out of that too. So we're just going to use a normal scarf. It really, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter because it's going to be laid regardless. I feel like if you did every other step in the beginning the right way, what the hell scarf you use to wrap, I really doubt that even matters. Like, girl, as long as it's not like a cloth scarf, like that would be dumb. But you know, just tied up, tied as tight. Just want to cut the circulation off in your head. It don't really matter. Then you gonna let it sit. I let mine sit for like 20 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie, sis. I'm hungry. I wouldn't go get something to eat. But yeah, so after you let it sit, we're gonna come back and see how it look. Hopefully it's slayed. I already know it is if you follow the directions right. So yeah. And voila, we have created a masterpiece. I have went from what the hell to who the hell is that? She is fine. For real. Okay? So we laid now. I'm so laid. I don't know what to do but get on Instagram because we're in quarantine. So y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you love the video. I got more videos coming soon. Period.